The school corridor was buzzing with chatter and laughter. You walked silently, clenching your books tightly to your chest. Being mute often felt isolating, and today was no expectations. You avoid the eye contact with everyone, wishing you could blend into the walls. Suddenly, you sensed someone walking toward you. You look up to see Jungkook, his signature smirk on his face. He stopped right in front of you, blocking your path. There she is, the quiet little mouse. He leaned closer, his dark eyes studying your face. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue. You shook your head, taking a step back, but he stepped forward, maintaining the small distance between you two. You are mute. Still, he giving you attention, pulling you, teasing you. You fool got scared of him. Nah, don't run yet. I'm just here to admire. He titled his head, teasing smile playing on his lip. You doesn't need to talk for that, right? Your cheeks flushed with soft pink as you tried to side back. He moved with you. Before you could respond in his way, your eyes catch sign of the Eunwoo walking down the hallway. Smile making your heart skip a beat. Yes, your crush is Eunwoo. What a life, your college, your crush is Eunwoo and bullying is Jungkook. Gathering your courage, you try to move past Jungkook to go Eunwoo, but Jungkook noticed the shift to your gaze. His smirk split second. Before you could take another step, he pinned you against the wall. Where do you think you're going? His voice was low, mix of irritation and something softer. His hand rested on other side of you. Eunwoo, is that why you're blushing like that? You blushed, deepened. You tried to look away, but he tightened his hand, forcing your eyes back to him. You are thinking going to notice you. He doesn't even know you exist. You felt the pang in your chest at his words, but his tone wasn't cruel. It's almost jealous. Still, intensity of his gaze made your heart race. Gathering your all courage, you under his arm and bolted down the corridor. Chunk watched you run, his smirk returning as he leaned against the locker. Cute, too cute. From the corner of his eyes, he noticed Eunwoo glancing your way, but continuing on without second thought. Jungkook jaws tightened. Eunwoo left from there without even glancing at you. You were standing near lockers, adjusting your books when the group of bullies noticed you. Their spirit grow as they show you quiet. Hello, look, it's little mute doll. She is just not mute, she is too cute for own good. Doll that no one wants. You froze, gripping your books tightly, willing yourself to ignore them. Why does she even bother coming to school? It's not like she can say anything if we insult her. Right, what's the point of being cute if you can't talk to anyone? She's just waste of space. Your eyes are teary welled up. You tried to hold back them. Cruel words cut too deep. You turn your heels, rush toward the classroom, your head down to avoid letting them to see you cry. Around the corner, Jungkook had been against the wall, his hand shoved into his pockets. He wasn't planning to intervene at first, but when he heard police crude words, his blood boils. Maybe someone should tell her to just stay home. No one will miss her. That would last straw. Jungkook stepped around the corner, his dark gaze looking into the group. His voice cut through the air like a blade. What did you just say about her? They turned by his sudden appearance. Jungkook, we didn't mean anything by it. No, say it again, I want to hear it. His voice was calm but dangerous. Edge in his tone made the group back step closer, his feet clenched at his sides. You think it's funny to tear someone down? To mock because she's different? He grabbed the nearest by the collar and slammed up against him to the locker. You made her cry. Do you feel proud yourself now? The hallway grows silent, save for the sound Jungkook's heavy breaths. We didn't mean to. Shouting, shut up, his voice echoed. His glare couldn't burn. If I ever catch you saying one more word about her, I will make sure to regret it for rest of your lives. With that, Jungkook shoved the bully to the floor, group to their feet, ran down at the hallway, not daring to look back. Jungkook stood there, running his hair through his hand to clamp himself down. His jaw tightened as he muttered under his breath. No one gets to hurt her. No one. You sat in your seat nervously as you glanced at Eunwoo, who was sitting a few rows away. He was surrounded by his friends, laughing and chatting. Gathering all your courage, you wrote a small note and folded neatly. Slowly you stood up, approached his desk, your heart pounding in your chest. Noticing you, oh hey. You placed the note in front of him with my smile. Eunwoo opened it at the word, hi, hope you're doing well. I want to ask, I think you are really nice. He looked back at you, giving polite smile, but didn't quite reach his eyes. Thanks, that's sweet. His tone was friendly but decent. Before you could convey anything else, he turned back to his friends, continued the conversation if you weren't there. Your chest tightened, you awkwardly walked back to your desk, feeling as you sat quietly staring at your desk. Jungkook come into classroom, immediately notice you. Look at your face, followed by side of the Eunwoo laughing with his friends. He sit beside you, his eyes between you and Eunwoo. He leaned forward, lightly on your shoulder. What's with the long face? Did you lover boy over there ignore you? You froze, turning silently. You shook your head, but flushed cheeks gave you away. Leaning closer. I know you're wasting your time on him, you know. His tone was sharp, but there was undertone of his irritation. He doesn't even care you're here, he added. Turn your gaze back to Eunwoo who was still in his group of friends. Jungkook follow your gaze and let out low scoff. You glare at him, cheeks puffing silently in defense, which only made Jungkook's lip twinge into the smirk. Don't look at me like that. I'm just stating the facts. He leaned back to his chair, crossing his arm. If he can't see how amazing you are, then he is blind. Last part, he whispered. His words made your cheeks flush even more. You tried to ignore him, but your heat in your face betrayed your emotion. Jungkook noticed his smirk softening into something almost genius. Softly to himself, one day you will stop looking at him and see who really cares. But he quickly masked his emotion with his usual cocky greed, grabbed the pen, started tapping on his desk, his eyes still lingering on you. You poor fool, crushed mind, still thinking to impress you. Can't you see Jungkook likes you? You stood in bustling cafeteria, holding your lunch tray nervously. Your eyes scanned the room until you spotted Eunwoo sitting with his friends, one of his table. Gathering all courage you had, you approached to him, your heart racing. When you reached his table, you stood there quietly, hoping he noticed you. After a minute, he looked up, expression turning from mild to curiosity visible in irritation. What do you want now? Your cheeks flush as you awkwardly place your tray down, gesturing shyly that you want to sit with him. Again, look, this is getting annoying. His voice was louder, catching his attention of his friends. You froze, tray trembling silently in your hand. You shook your head, trying to indicate you didn't mean to bother him, but he wasn't having it. Why are you always hovering around me? You think just because you are quiet and cute, people are like you? New flesh, you're not special. His harsh words hit you like a slap. Cafeteria seemed go silent around you at friends' laugh, and you stood there, your throat tightening, a tear built up in your eyes. Rolling his eyes, just stay away from me, you're annoying. You didn't wait to hear anything. You turned and walked away quickly, your hand down to hide your tears. Tray slipped from your hand, clattering to the floor. You didn't stop to pick it up. From across the cafeteria, Jungkook had been watching everything. His jaw tightened. He saw Inwoo's cold expression and heard his cruel words. Sight of you running out, tears streaming down your face made his blood boil. He slammed his tray down on the table, standing. His friends glanced up at him in confusion. He loomed over Inu, who looked up with her eyes broad. What's your problem, Jungkook? My problem? You. What the gives you right to talk her like that? Oh, mute doll. She's been following me like a lost puppy. Someone had to tell her to stop. You calling that telling her to stop? You humiliated in front of everyone. You are lucky I don't wipe the smoke look off your face right now. Mocking. Oh, please don't tell you are defending her now. What are you? Her knight of shining armor. Stay away from her. You are not even worth her tears. He turned and walked out to cafeteria. His feet still clenched, determined to find you, make sure you were okay. As he walked down the hallway, he suddenly felt a soft impact against his chest. He looked down to see your small frame trembling as you clung to him, your face buried in his chest. For the moment he froze, caught off guard, then he heard a muffled sound of your sobs. His anger melted away, replaced by a deep edge in his chest. Softly, hey, what's this? Your grip on his shirt tightened, crying harder. His hand hovered awkwardly for the moment before he finally wrapped his arm around you and pulling you closer. Shh, it's okay, don't cry, I'm here. You left your teared face and looked at him, your eyes searching for his answer. In that moment, realization hit you. Jungkook was the one who always noticed, cared about you, even he hid it behind teasing. Through your tearful gaze, you mouthed the word, why? Brushing the strand of his hair from your face, his voice softened, filled with unfamiliar. Why? Because I hate seeing you hurt. You don't deserve that, not from anyone, especially not from someone like him. You sniffle, your hand gripping his chest tightly for the first time, the warmth in his presence and safety in his arm. Slowly you nodded, understanding that he couldn't break himself to say directly. Listen, forget about him. He doesn't see you in that way I do. He'll never. Your cheeks flushed as you buried your face back into his chest, overwhelmed by his warmth and raw of emotion in his voice. You are not annoying, you are not waste of space. You are everything. If you need something, someone to remind you of that every single day, I will do it. Your tears slowly, you nodded against his chest, finally feeling understood. But I'm not going to let you around hugging another guys. This is one time Jungkook's exclusive thing. You pulled back silently, your face heating up, but his soft laugh made you smile for the first time that day. That's better. Keep smiling, okay? It suits you. He gently wiped and reminding the tears from your cheeks, held you close again, vowing silently never let anyone hurt you like that again. You just fell for wrong person. Always remember, give your priority, care, efforts to someone who truly cares for you. So thanks for watching guys and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next video.